So, who am I talking about? I'm talking about the collaboration of Mad and Tuff.
Hi, this is DJ Madness
and Carl Brown of Tuff Records.
And together we are
Mad Tuff.
Test it then. It's yours truly, Madness KMA. Spell it correct. Don't get it twisted. The MADDNESS have to have the double D's in my name, or access denied, or some different person that's got nothing to do with me. And here it goes. We are back once again with another Hidden Dubs episode in the series. Last week was another banger, and each week I give you the music production timeline of where I came from and how far I have grown inside the music industry. From jungle to house and garage, the productions that meant something to the timelines. I'm skipping over some of them because I know some people said, hey, what about that production that you did over there? What about the productions you did with this label? I'm skipping over some of them. I'm talking about the real milestones that made something to my timeline, and I can never ever forget. A lot of them, in fact, all of them I can't forget, but I'm, for content creation wise, I'm talking about fast forwarding from 2014 with last week's episode when I spoke about the General Levy project. So moving on from that, I did some other bits, even in the bassline era, I did some bass music. And, we'll talk about that in another video, but we're fast forward into another big milestone of my music production career. Now, this one is a collaboration once again. To this particular mastermind of a producer and an outstanding DJ of his era, it meant a lot to me and still does today, because many people would like to get even just a little bit of a lesson, a little bit of a schooling from certain individuals that are foundation members of the house and garage scene, and could learn so much from people that you pick up on certain advice that you'll get in people's studios or wherever you go. But this one in particular still means something special to me today. He's a big brother to me, an elder of the scene, and at the same time, an amazing guy who has taught so many the skill set. And if you could produce anything anywhere near what he could do, you're on a winner. So, who am I talking about? I'm talking about the collaboration of Mad and Tuff.
Hi, this is DJ Madness
and Carl Brown of Tuff Records.
And together we are
Mad Tuff Project.
Tonight is the night we've all waited for. Tonight, I'm bringing DJ Tuff. Yeah, tough enough. DJ Brown.
So over the years, people have asked me, who's your favorite DJ of the scene? Who's your favorite producer of the house and garage era, from the golden eras up until now? And I would always say my all-time favorite DJ in house and garage is the one and only Carl Tough Enough Brown. And that goes along, as you've seen my Garage Report episodes, why I have so much love for this guy and their outfit. Because you see, as Tuff Jam, they were one of the most prolific producers of all time. The amount of catalogue that they have, which is all available now on all digital platforms and releasing in bits and bits, because there is so many, right? And to get any kind of production schooling from Carl Tough Enough Brown was an amazing achievement, just to say that you got schooled, right? And I'm a man that's always liking to learn, always willing to have new experiences, and my format of productions could always be enhanced by somebody who's got more knowledge than you and can teach you in such a good way. So in 2008 now, I got a chance to sit down with Mr. Brown, and I said to him, I wanted an intro dub. I want an exclusive, because apart from my one of an intro dub in the scene, and he started making the intro dubs from about 96, 97, right? It was the case of, that's my all-time favorites. If there's anyone that's got an intro dub, and many of them, but one in particular that stood out to me, that always you heard this intro dub in a club and you would just go absolutely berserk, and it's friendly for the DJs, the clubbers, ravers. Everyone knew when Carl Brown would play his first intro dub, and it was absolutely amazing, and it still is today. Sounds like this.
Tough Enough Brown, you know. Right, let's get raving. Carl Tough Enough Brown right now. Kai Ultra. All right, man.
Easy does it, Jigger.
Yo.
Tough. This is my DJ, yeah?
Yeah.
Tough Enough Brown. If you love your old school, come onto the dance floor. Come over by me. Let's go. Because we love the old school.
Come on.
Back.
No.
So I wanted an intro dub that was something similar to that. So speaking to Mr. Brown, I said to him, you know what, I want you to do an intro dub for me if you can. And Mr. Brown was always so busy to say, I haven't got time to do that for anybody. Many people have asked him over the years and he just hasn't had the time because he's always in the studio and running his label, Too Tough For You Records. Check that out on bandcamp.com, Too Tough For You Records, and of course Discogs as well, which has got all the latest vinyl releases up to this day. Check out my music YouTube channel, Madness KMA, and you see the latest mix that I did in my live mix sections for 2024 with the latest vinyl releases where I got a chance to get back on the decks in my studio and perform the biggest hits off of those Undeniables EPs, right? So yeah, so I said I wanted an exclusive dub play. He said, let me see. I sent him over some samples. He said, let me see how my time schedule goes on. And then I got a phone call back to say, Mad, I've got something for you. This was 2008 and I call this the 2008 Tough Enough design. Hear this. If you ain't heard it already, you must know it. Let's go.
This is Madness. Back if you look, dead on your down to make you smile.
DJ Madness. This is Shelly D and you're listening to the sounds of Madness.
It's great. It's amazing. A one-away exclusive designed for my DJ sets, and we call that the 2008 Tough Enough design. That tune is mad. It's got an automatic reload in it. It's got my samples in it and says my name, and in the best way because it was produced by the teacher. Mr. Brown, I always hail and salute my big bro. You already know, right? Okay, cool. So after this period, I considered myself an ambassador for his label. He gave me every exclusive that was on the label and I kept pushing them on my show because there's only particular DJs that will still push that Tough Enough sound, that Too Tough For You record sound in a club. There's only a few that would go on main stage and test it out and say, let me play this bumping sound that is the template of Mr. Brown. And in clubland, it can still do bits. Now here's a tip for DJs. Play your ordinary top 10 hits. Yes, you can do that. Your top 20s, you know the ones. But if you throw in some of those, it gives people the groove that they need. The groove that's been missing throughout the years because DJs of the top tier won't play those type of sounds because they want to play safe and play the originals, the top 10s. You know the tunes that I'm talking about because you hear them every festival, every event, the same tunes over and over again. It's a topic that I've spoken about many times on my Facebook page, spoke about that many years ago, and on my radio shows, whatever platform it is, I've spoke about this, taking the risk and educating the dancehall for people to understand there is a groove out there. It's not just a straightforward electronic sound as you get today with garage music, and that's what he got a chance to do inside the studios as Mad and Tough. Now, it was led by his productions because it was his format, his drums, those skippy drums, and they try and copy and you just can't get that same vibe, but he's got his template so you know what's going on. And I said to him, okay, cool. I've got a vocal from a very talented singer up and coming at the time. And I said, I want to use her on a project. He said, okay, cool. Get me the acapella. Let's do it. So I got the acapella from the one and only Leanne Louise. If I remember correctly, the vocal was from a song called Mr. Magic or something like that. But we just cut it up to do our way. Now, again, working with Carl, the vocals that you use have to be, it has to make sense. It can't be outlandish. It can't be saucy in a way that, you know, it's talking about and it's definitely, you know, you know, so it has to be on a righteous level, make sense, great music with love and vibes, energy, you know what I'm saying? So we put this vocal down and we said, okay, cool, let's chop this up. We can use this line, we can use that line, we can use that word. Let's rewrite it as producers are supposed to do. And that's what we did with this track. And we designed it as Faith Is My Fire. Sounded like this. Then we said, okay, cool, that's going to be a release on the label. Should it be a vinyl release or should it be digital? And let's get some more remixes to the package and bring forth some of the producers. So I got my A&R head on and said, I've got some people in mind, and we collaborated to say, he's got this person. I said, I've got this person. I reached out to this person, and the packages got fat. And there's still unreleased mixes that you ain't even heard from the package yet. But some of those mainstay ones that did get the release sounded like this in a medley. Let's go.
With you.
So this started to do bits out there. People started to recognize it and said, oh my God, you see this Mad Tuff collaboration though? Does that mean Carl's coming back? Does he coming out? Is it going to be a DJ duo? And I said, no, it's not. And his sound and template is out there on Too Tough For You Records. Coming back to the DJ world is a no-no. It won't happen. Then came along an exclusive mix that I got us both on the decks to combine skills and dub plates for a BBC One Extra mix with the Heartless crew on their show. Sounded like this.
Engineer, if you can turn up the sound, please. We'd be very, very grateful. From the T.O., the intro.
You will witness a new experience.
The sounds.
Mad Tuff.
Hey
Hey, this is Ruben Alexander, and you're locked into the Mad Tuff Experience with DJ Madness and Carl Tough Enough Brown. They are mad tough.
On the turntable we have Tough Enough Brown.
So in conclusion, when it gets down to it and you have a chance as a producer yourself to go forward and speak with somebody who's got more knowledge than you, more insight, more releases, and is capable of doing so much inside of a studio to create a sound that is unique to house and garage, that still maintains the house with the garage. That's what we did there with Mad Tuff Project. Not what you expected from somebody that, for myself, that has a dark side of productions and heavy club bangers and, that type of sound. So it was refreshing for me to do this collaboration, and we have still got some more to go. Trust me, we've still got some more to go, all right? So do check that out, Mad Tuff Project. The back-to-back DJ mixes on 1Extra is also available on my music channel, Madness KMA, and also tootufforyou.bandcamp.com. You would find the mixes also available on there to download, so you can have those for your collection, because some of these dubs that we played on there, you ain't heard them before. Until next time, I'm out.